appears on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 100 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
Should find the green here. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Second shot on the second. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, just missed. Okay, let's head to the next. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Currently 1 under for the day. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
And back to the course with the live action. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
This is their look at birdie. These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Ooh, oh, that almost went in. We'll take a tap in any day for par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
This one's for birdie. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, that's frustrating. Putting now for a bogey. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Getting ready to play their third. One stroke off the lead. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that's a great approach shot. And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
That'll sting a bit. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He has this putt to save his par.
That starts off on a good line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second. Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on, because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well, your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
That's a high caliber shot. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here at the 10th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Opting for the 5-iron. That could play. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This one's looking good.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Like the look of this one. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. And here we are with the third shot. That's a high quality recovery shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Wow, that was just striped. Playing from 110 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Big chance here. That will drop and it will extend the lead. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the 7. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
They make it. Now 10 under par. Just a handful of holes to go.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the 6-iron here. This should play. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, what a stroke. That's inside the range. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Looks like they may have pushed that one. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out. This one's looking, and there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. But it's a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing the magic on the ground today. What about what we saw, Henny?
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.